Is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. On this most somber of days.
I know what you're talking about. But first of all,
welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. But I want to say Happy New Year, y'all. This is the first time we're seeing you in the new year.
That's true.
So we got to start out.
Okay, let's start off happy.
Start
Get
again.
ready,
Please
kids.
start again.
Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. Say it together. Happy New Year. Yes.
Now on a sad note.
Oh, there it is. How can you be sad when you hear that?
Guys,
Back again.
I got the breaking news alert on Friday.
I wanted to make sure you knew. I texted you.
You texted me, Natalie Nunn texted me. Every viewer imaginable messaged me to ask me if I was doing okay. And that's why I love our viewers.
I know.
You sent me private messages going, I thought of you immediately. Jesse Inman said, I thought of you immediately.
Yeah, well, you have made it known that you are a Betty White and Golden Girls
yes,
fan.
I love her. And by the way, so in honor of her today, I was saving this for National Golden Girls Day in July.
Okay, well, it's
But
appropriate
I have
now.
to wear it today.
Yes.
So today, guys, I'm also wearing my Golden Girls sock as a pocket square.
I didn't see that one.
It's a Golden
Okay,
Girls sock.
there you go.
I
Oh,
am
wait,
wearing,
do you have some socks
yes,
on too?
and I'm wearing my brand new Golden Girls jumper with my Golden Girls shirt.
Here, take
underneath.
this down so they can see
Well,
it.
I don't have any pants on.
Oh,
so,
wow. Well, that's
well,
some kind of way to start
I
the
don't-
new year out.
Betty White would be
I'm telling you.
Here you
Oh,
go.
see, I gotta
There's
see
the
that.
ladies.
There you go.
But no, I'm going to put this up because I don't have pants on underneath this to show off.
Thanks for sharing.
I got to be honest.
Can
Look, I'm going to stand up because I want you to see this full romper. Just look at this. Says Stay Golden and Squad Goals. Look at this.
And what?
Squad Goals.
Okay.
Like if you're going to have a squad,
Yeah.
have a squad like the Golden Girls.
Can
and
I say,
it
I
is
think
so
those
comfy.
are so comfy. I can tell the material
It is
so comfortable.
so comfortable. And then, by the way, too, I'm wearing my Betty White socks sent to me by viewer Laura Montague. Laura Montague, thank you so
Yes.
much. There is Miss Betty White
I love that.
on my sock. Cherished forever and always. Love you, Betty.
Yes, and we're
With
gonna
my
honor
St.
her all
Olaf
day.
mints.
May I have one?
Yes, you may have a
Actually,
mint.
It's
This
a
is-
mint, Betty
yes,
White
I have
mint.
one.
And what is it? Oh, cheesecake, of course. Yeah.
Yes. So there's the mint that Natalie Nunn got me for Christmas.
I like that.
And I was telling Kelly, I blew your mind this morning, didn't I?
What, when you set
About
the
the
tree in
year?
front of the bathroom when I came
I did
out?
do that. I
Oh,
did do
okay,
that.
Go ahead.
Because I said, here's the thing about Betty White. She actually was 100 because she was
right.
on her 100th year. She didn't complete her 100th year. She was, 17, 18 days shy. Because once you turn, like when she turned 99, that means she completed 99 years and was on her 100th. So really, she was on her 100th year, on her way to her 100th birthday, and just didn't make it. So technically...
Explain it like when you're born.
So if you're
because
born in
that's-
January,
Yeah.
when you get to December, you're not one yet. You're not one until January 1, if you're born in January 1. So that means you've completed a full year.
Jeremy's trying to find a way to make Betty happy because she wanted to live to be 100, and he's making it work for her, and that's
And it
exactly
worked.
right.
And then another guy, Kelly.
Yeah.
You ready for your mind to be blown on this one?
Okay.
He said that Betty White, being 99 and a few days short, has lived through 24 leap years. So if you take those extra 24 days, you put them onto what she was short, and she
Yes.
actually is 100.
She made it. And now, isn't it true that Betty White is older than sliced bread?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Fun fact also,
Yes.
Betty White was the oldest of the Golden Girls and lived to be...
And she looked, I
Yeah.
mean, I know she had a facelift right before that came on, but I was looking at her on one of the early Golden Girls. I'm like, you're not old. You
I
look
know.
Great.
But what's funny is they were all supposed to be around the same age. Betty White was the oldest, born in 22. Next was B. Arthur, born in May of 22. Estelle Getty, who played the mom,
Yes.
born in 1923. She was actually younger than her daughter. And then Rue McClanahan wasn't born until like 1934.
How about
so,
that?
when you think about it, Betty was the youngest of all the Golden Girls and lived to be...
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. God rest her soul. I'm telling you. And we
If I had some Hennessy, I'd pour some out for her and then take
Yeah.
a drink for me. I'd do it.
Oh, my goodness, I forgot.
Actually, I meant vodka. I meant vodka.
There you
Because she says that she lived a long life because of vodka and hot dogs.
Yes, and that could work. But let me just say, I have an extract of rum, so will that work later?
Yes,
We're going to put that in our
thank
coffee.
you.
I don't think it has any alcohol in it. Maybe just a little.
I'll pretend.
Okay.
For Betty.
That's all we've got.
For
That's all
Betty.
Oh, it's
I
so
won't.
fun.
torment the viewers by wearing this. I'm going to wear my jacket over it because I know some people might be thinking that is ridiculous.
Well,
But it's so
I'll tell you,
comfortable.
we are attributing her well today.
Yes, she's
Yes.
the best.
Okay.
Jesse, I want to say thank you so much for thinking of me when she passed.
Yeah, I did.
Very kind.
I was also, like many of your viewers out there, I too immediately thought of you, Jeremy. So
Yeah.
yeah, very sad, very
the
sad.
best.
And what a just the 31st, right at the end of the year, this happened with Betty. I mean,
I know.
it's
What does a year look
She's
like
wild.
without Betty White?
I don't know. I think we're going to find out, but I'll tell you,
Yeah.
didn't she pass in her sleep? That's the way I want to go.
Oh, absolutely.
If
We're
I-
gonna
you
find
know,
out. And now is that what they're saying
That's what
happened?
I
I don't
read.
know for
That's
sure.
what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see what comes out of that, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
And I did hear a rumor too, though. Another
What?
rumor is that she's leaving all of her money to animal shelters.
Oh, my
Which
goodness.
does not surprise me at all.
That's wonderful.
She had no biological children. She
Wow.
has stepchildren with
Betty.
Alan Ludden, but from what I've heard, the majority of her estate is going to animals.
wow.
That's a great cause.
I love her
that.
so much.
Well
even
on
more.
Yeah, she's
It's
awesome.
amazing. Well, guys, I'll try to pick up your spirits a little bit.
Okay,
here
please.
With this, baby New Year. Okay, Cox and Mercy here in Springfield announced each of their first babies born in the new year. They told us about this over the weekend. Let's introduce you to these two baby New Years. Is that? I think that's babies New Year? Is it like attorneys general? I don't know.
Attorneys General.
At Cox Hospital, Clara Jacqueline Everding, born to parents Nathan and Kelly of Nixa, arrived at 12:38 a.m. This is at Cox South. She weighed 8 pounds, 8 ounces, 20 inches long. And over at Mercy, little baby William, they just wait a little bit longer, 2:18 a.m.
Oh, wow.
weighing 8 pounds, 15 ounces. There's baby William right there, born at Mercy Hospital. So 8 pounds, 15 ounces, 21 inches long.
She's a big
these are our
girl.
two babies New Year. This is baby William and baby Clara in the first.
So
Aw,
cute.
I like that, Claire.
So yes, congratulations to the new parents out there.
Yes.
So we were just talking about how interesting that would be to be. That's kind of a you're starting off your life with first place award almost.
I know you are.
Badge of honor right there, right at the start.
22. Doesn't that
Yeah.
sound
It
weird?
sounds science fiction.
I am
It
already.
does sound science fiction.
Babies born in 2001 now are able to have their first drink of alcohol legally this year, guys.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Jesse, for making us feel
Yeah.
old. That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy. Yes.
It is.
I know.
It is
I'm
a little
depressed
bit.
now. I was depressed before. Now just. I'm sorry. I think it's my microphone. I'm
Tried
gonna
to
tip
pick
this.
up the.
mine too.
Tried
Okay,
to pick
it's
up
okay.
the spirits here, and here we are. Talking about the babies. And I'll say this. On one more note on Betty White, the end of the year here. We also lost John Madden at the end of.
Yes.
at the
Now he was a
end of the
sports guy,
year.
right?
Yes, yeah, 85 years old. Boom, guy who out here he's a coach of the Raiders. You've heard of the video game Madden?
Yes,
Right?
that I've heard
Madden?
of.
Madden. Yes, he's who's that's named after. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, legendary
didn't know.
coach.
I
so-
never played it.
Yeah, it's the cause of many fights between me and brothers, friends. So yeah.
That's funny.
Tell you what though, not warm out there whatsoever this morning.
Oh no.
Jeremy, I don't know how you made it out. I'm hoping you
Well-
got a big poofy coat that you wore over the top of that. Not because I would hate to cover that up. Because it
No,
looks
I
amazing.
did. I had to bring up the winter coat, of course,
of
because
course.
of the snow I woke up to yesterday.
Yeah,
Not
but
happy.
I'm glad it wasn't Sunday morning. I mean, it's weather because
Oh,
that was
yeah.
yours.
Oh yeah.
But I
Not
guess
ideal.
we ought to talk to the
man.
to the man
resident
that knows
expert.
all about the weather. Good morning, TJ, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you guys. I was kind of happy. I may be, the lone man out with that statement, but I had the fire on, just sipping something warm. It was white out. I don't know. Maybe that's just
Natalie
me.
Nunn, we're
You
very
both,
happy
yeah.
about the weather.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
texted me on Friday. She's like, "Did you see it? And then did you see what could be coming next week?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." We are tracking a little more snow, guys, this week, but it's not going to be a big impact here for